Good afternoon, everybody. This is PDF for all. I'm going to create accessible documents using Adobe Acrobat. So for those that don't know me, I am Kristina Hansen. I am the instructional designer here. I work under the CTE umbrella, and I am also with the Office of Distance Learning. If you ever have any questions about your course, feel free to either stop by or make an appointment. We are located just over the bridge in F210. So, how many of you are quite familiar with the current accessibility initiative at Trident? All right, so, the reason why I wanted to, do this this workshop especially is that sometimes PDFs can be quite difficult to edit unless you have the specialized version of the Adobe software. So we're going to discuss how to do it with Adobe Acrobat Pro, as well as certain contingencies if you do encounter a PDF and if you don't have Acrobat Pro, and how you can export it as another file, edit it there. So let's see. All right. So, with regards to accessibility, it's not just for satisfying a federal mandate. It's not just about legal compliance. But as an educator, we all have the ultimate job to do, which is to enrich learners and make education equitable. So make it accessible, to different learning styles, to people with learning disabilities, visually impaired, things of that nature. It's up to the educators as well as, the ones who proponents of the federal mandates that we all need to work together. So, you can have somebody who's got a world of potential, but if you do not have the resources there to where the content can be accessible and digestible for them as it is for, the learner next to them, it kind of creates that unfair landscape. So we have to make sure that we bridge that gap and make it equitable. All right, so what we're going to do. We're gonna go and identify some barriers, as we do our activity. So we're gonna identify, what are some of the biggest obstacles that we see. We're gonna familiarize ourselves with the entire interface of the PDF auto tag, as well as the reading order panel and the order panel in itself, where you will actually be able to see the hierarchy in which a screen reader will read your document in real time. We're going to also explore alt text and the different protocols regarding, descriptive versus decorative. And then we're going to, verify, how we are within compliance, how are we with web accessibility standards and all of that. Because at the end you can also do a manual check, and for those that are unfamiliar, the order panel and when you run the accessibility check, it does give you like an in-interface fix-it option. So there is definitely some things that can be fixed right then and there. So, a lot of the times the Acrobat Pro will help you out and guide you along the way. So, it's a little background info. One of the biggest problems is when you don't tag a PDF, what it does, it's essentially a picture of words. So it kind of reads it as a, how many of you have, I'm sure it was with pure intention, with the purest of intentions, have scanned a textbook onto a copier and saved as a PDF? We've all done it in a pinch. But the thing is, so that to a screen reader, it's just going to read it as a flattened image, and it's not going to recognize any text. So this is where the OCR function comes in, where you render it through recognizing the text. Then you go into edit mode, make sure all the boxes, like none of them overlap, and so it is possible, because if it does have software that recognizes the text, even if it is part of an image. So there is hope. And once you get into it, one thing that's really neat about it, when you take that flat image and recognize it, and once it recognizes that text, you see a lot of those, like the creases of the spine that are like the darker areas. Those can actually be deleted. So those are actually the chunk layers. So it separates that. So it kind of has it gives you an opportunity to create a neater and more clean look. So this is where proper tagging comes in. The hierarchy of the first line of the document should always be a header. If you cannot start with H2, header 2, and then go into header 1. So we're going to explore also the different options once we get into the activity, because this is going to be hands-on. So everybody has a laptop. Okay.
I don't mind keeps power cycling.
Oh, yeah, I'll grab you the other one. Okay. So universal document conversion. One thing that Acrobat does is it does convert and export various files, even HTML, web pages, into PDFs. And it is usually very friendly about formatting and layout, especially when working with multiple columns, because since PDFs were one of the biggest factors about PDFs is when they were starting to digitize magazine layouts. So it's very like multi-column. It has that like magazine layout friendly. So in terms of like complex layouts, PDFs are pretty good with that. Hey.
Hi, Twan, by the way.
Hi, Twan.
Hi, everyone. Beautiful people. I tell my class all the time. Do we have purchasing for that here in the CT?
For Acrobat, it is possible. I think it has to be within either the department chair or either Shelley would have to, because you're with the CTE still, right? Or math.
Not anymore.
It would have to be the math.
Well, I'm just saying if we have it in
yeah, those all have it. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, all of those have it. So.
There's 2 computers that have it now. That changed.
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 computers in the room that have Adobe Acrobat.
Oh, then I'm good. That's what I want to know.
Which one it is, showing those which ones. We
Okay.
used to all have them, and then there was some sort of mistake.
Oh.
I'm good, because the math probably is not going to get it just for our computer.
Mhm.
But if we have it here, I can come here. That's fine. I just wanted to know
Yeah.
we had it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I paid for it out of my pocket. I did before I started working here, but
Mhm.
if I get it, paid for it, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it's on my personal computer, like,
Mhm.
does that even count? I'm the department chair.
If you do an EDU email, it's actually half price. So
Okay.
probably cancel. Yeah,
If you are.
you do it as an educator. Yeah.
You put it under your professional development.
Yeah.
Because you're using it for training.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't have any of that left.
Because you can get the whole Creative Cloud for like $20 a month.
I have, that's what I
Yeah,
have.
all of that. Yeah.
I have the whole creative
Mhm.
one, yep.
Yeah.
Smart.
We were told if it's
Yeah, it's
used
like
for edu-
$44, so
Yeah.
I can get it, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's used for education. You do it under your professional development.
And
But right now, I'm just using it.
our office in F210 also has it. Both of the desktops have Acrobat Pro.
Oh.
So you can always come in here. We do have open office hours about usually one day, like every week or so. I know the next one is 14. But you can always walk in if it's not busy. If those are not occupied, you can always walk in. You don't necessarily need an appointment.
You
So.
only had to tell me once, and thank you for the invitation. Because because I took off my PDFs because I didn't know how to change it, and it was just like it was giving me a nightmare.
Yeah.
So I deleted them in this case and
Mhm.
typed everything in Word. But now I can put.
You could just export it as a Word doc.
I tried that. Well, because some of the documents I had
Mhm.
were not mine; they were utilizing open resources.
Mhm.
So it asked me for the original source. I can't give the original source because I don't know where it came from.
Ah.
So I can't change it because in Word didn't
Yeah.
convert it correctly.
Okay.
So I just like, yeah.
Well, yeah.
I'll just type.
Okay, so with Acrobat Pro, and yeah, there's two computers that have it here, and both of our desktops have it. So, and if you want to ensure, I strongly recommend though making an appointment if you want to ensure that you have your spot. So that way, because if you do a walk-in, I mean, yeah, when it's slower, like during summertime, you're more to get. But if it's the week before the semester starts, and you want to make sure you have that access to that software, just shoot me an email or you can make an appointment on the booking page. So, okay, so Pro allows you to in edit mode. You can edit the text, change the size, the font, all of that fun stuff. Replace images, basically anything that you would do that you're able to do in any other word processor with editing privileges. It does have it does operate more or less on a drag and drop, which I like. So one thing that Acrobat Pro, yeah, there's different contingencies and free versions or alternatives. But one thing that makes Acrobat Pro stand out is its comprehensive tool set when it comes to accessibility. So it even in the accessibility menu, it even has it where a screen reader can guide you through filling out a fillable PDF form. So it has a lot of the tools that, Word is great. It's very streamlined for checking it, but a lot of times, it doesn't really do like fillable stuff without macro, add-ons and stuff. But this one has a lot of the comprehensive tools that makes it very versatile, and it ensures that, when you go through the accessibility check, it gives you all of that. So basically, it's kind of your the process, and we will go into. So if you want to fire up your laptops, and what I would recommend, I'll give you a couple minutes to get situated, but what I would recommend is pull up a PDF, like any old PDF. Pull it up because you will be working on tagging it. Okay.
No sharing. I guess.
Okay. So we're going to and after this presentation, you will get the full presentation and all of this as well. So you will be able to, but what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna do a bit of a hands-on exercise where, so go ahead and go into like your OneDrive or somewhere, or even in your Blackboard course, and download a PDF, just any PDF.
That's what I took.
It wasn't accessible. So this would include, like, if we make,
It could be your syllabus.
well, no.
Yeah.
I'm thinking,
Mhm.
because I created a file for my students and saved it as a PDF, so I can use that one for example.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're going to open this in.
Are we downloading it or are we just opening it?
So open it in Acrobat. Hey Laura, the Acrobat is not logged in here.
I would just automatic.
Yeah, I guess not.
It's worked before when you were there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're opening up a PDF and it should.
No. Let's see. Okay. Just doing it here. Okay. Let me see this. It's not signed in.
We like your regular.
All right, so do you guys have Acrobat on yours?
I do regular Acrobat, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, editor, they should all have editor, or no, reader.
Reader.
Should all have
Yeah,
reader, like,
Uh-huh.
I edit it once. to try it.
these, I don't believe these individual laptops here.
Pro. No,
Would be a lot of money.
No, I just see Acrobat.
yeah, but it's not letting me open it up.
Can't even read it. It's changed.
Unless we want people to free trial.
You just started out with the whole free trial thing and just close that out.
No, it used to be on here, but I saw this back in December when I was doing a training. And it wasn't the same, so I wonder,
There was an update of some kind of.
yeah, and it got wiped. Mhm.
Probably, because this is the exact way.
What about AV?
Hmm?
We need to get AV in here and find out
Yeah,
what we have on there and what we need.
yeah,
It's
so,
not helpful to, just go to the website. Can you go to Adobe Acrobat website and download Reader again, maybe? Yeah.
well, no, because it would have, because it's under the CTE sign-in, so it would be,
Oh, here
There's
it
a
is.
word there. That's
So
what
that's
you
what-
got Adobe.
I went to,
Yes, so I don't have it.
Same as a PDF. and then you can open it. So we go to file and so
I went to.
save as.
Menu and open.
Oh, you're
Actually,
gonna
side
click,
panel.
go back, go back,
Yeah,
go back. Yeah, go back in there and then click on the top, label editing.
Huh?
Label editing.
yeah, I'm just gonna log into mine.
Right,
Yeah.
this, and you run.
Is it under tools?
Now
Tools,
you can file,
open?
save as.
so the three bars at the top,
Save as.
That's
what you
Like,
do.
no jump when
and then I open it from there.
Save as.
As a-
Yeah.
No, because it's still, here, no, I'm just gonna sign in.
Yeah, because I have to.
this, okay.
I don't have sign in. I don't know how to sign in. Never had to sign in before. I don't have to sign in on mine, but we bought that program through Adobe Pro, so you get to edit. But these laptops are, they're reader.
Okay,
Yeah,
But there's some reason why she can't log in there where she was before.
I just logged in on mine.
Oh.
I just logged in on mine, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, when I put a ticket in, I'm gonna have you explain it to them. What didn't happen and what you need.
wait, so it's just opening up in the regular one, but you're doing, yeah. that's making sure.
Every computer have access to Adobe, right?
We have 2 computers in the PDC room.
Across campus. No.
No, each department has to buy their own. Yeah,
we have
Adobe, just
So, the way this,
But you have
Right,
reader.
we
No,
have,
of
yeah, we
course,
just have the
everybody has
regular.
reader.
Yeah, that's why it was this whole initiative
Right.
to get some in there. And originally we got, every one of them had, and then we realized it was a license. Well, you have reader.
We have.
No, I subscribe to Adobe full suite, so I had all that, so I never looked for what training office.
That was what I was saying, I got, yeah, the Pro Cloud, yeah. Yeah, I had
And it's
Adobe on
something
my
basic.
desktop at home, and my husband got a laptop for me, and now I was able to use it 5 or 6 times as a trial, and now I have no access to Acrobat on my laptop at home, so I'm like,
Oh, boy.
like,
Yeah, I thought the same thing.
it's just, so yeah, there are computers in, the ODL.
Although somebody told me that one could use their PD when you just subscribe.
Right,
That's an option.
yeah.
You gotta check with the business office.
No,
No, I'm pretty sure you can, but like I said, like I don't.
You have no money?
I have no money.
We have no money either, you run out until June 30th, and then
Right, I
you
mean,
gotta,
have to go
it's
to
just like if you're
conferences.
going to, if you're doing, your subscription for.
Okay, so while
index
that's,
or education,
getting set up,
PDF.
all the
so for me, we bought it once.
updates are
On the
installing.
computer. It was weird because when I was in the other room and I was working for Susan, as long as I stayed at the computer.
So while that's installing, so start,
Did you say something?
yeah, I'm continuing the training.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Are you good? So while that's installing, this is 3:30 already, so while that's doing it, let's continue in, with the exercise. So I'm gonna zoom this in a little bit. That should be good, because then it's gonna be there. So, when you open this up, make sure, because I know the menu looks a little different, you're gonna do the prepare for accessibility.
Nope.
It doesn't give you?
No.
All right.
Yep, it's not, yes, not on this one.
Okay, so they don't have, it said they had Acrobat Pro on all of them.
Maybe, well, not on the laptops.
I used, last year, when yeah, I was, because,
They didn't have that last year.
unless they brought their own laptop, but.
Whoever was talking about it, right. SCCT equipment. We
So,
did not have it on the
what you do,
laptops.
so this is, whether you're coming in here or in the labs, or if you're coming to our F210 office. So let's say you open up a document and, you're like, oh, this is overwhelming, what do I do? So first you will open up the PDF, and these 2 and 3 are more or less interchangeable. So what you can do, you can first auto tag the document, or an auto tagging means it just kind of tries to best guess like what's the heading. No, it's not 100%. It almost always, especially with like figures with captions, and so it kind of like, it's good for like text, but you still have to manually go through it, and oftentimes it does not get the hierarchy right, which we will talk about that in a second. So you can either auto tag it or do an initial accessibility check. It's up to you on how you want to approach it. It is not going to make, it's not going to affect the end document at all. So you can, because you're going to have to verify the auto tag, and you're going to have to verify the accessibility check as well. So you can, once you open it, you can pick which one you want to do first. So once you auto tag it, let's see. There we go. So I can do automatically tag PDF. Sure, let's retag it. Okay. So, how to fit paragraph tagging, it tells you, so, where it's missing all text, because auto tagging does not account for all text. So here's what we'll find. For accessibility, what you'll be using the most is fixed reading order, and that's this.
Kristina,
Mhm.
I'm just looking through, trying to see the link for prepare for accessibility. So there was a thing that says view more, and it shows on my version. So the people were having trouble getting that
And
link.
it shows.
It shows in my
Yeah.
version. You see, it says view more. There are more
Yeah.
buttons there.
Yeah, because I could have sworn like it was there when I was doing the last training things.
There for accessibility.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay,
You were trying to get out.
so, all right, does everybody have their prepare for accessibility?
Is it-
Yeah, just jump me into,
Mhm.
Pay for it or use the
Yeah.
free trial.
So, you can do automatically tag PDF, or you can check for accessibility.
yeah, we still don't. We still don't, like, it jumps us, we have to do the trial.
Look at mine. I got the same as yours.
Do you have it as a purchase? That's all. It's asking us to purchase it.
So you could just log in, if you already have it, you could just log in on yours.
Oh, I'm all logged in.
Yeah.
I have it.
Or you could just follow along. I mean, I will send this to you at the end of the session.
Okay.
So here, you can auto tag it, and so here, let's check for accessibility. You do check accessibility, and then this is gonna be everything that found. So, image only PDF, tag PDF, it was already tagged. So, these things, logical reading order. You can, for logical reading order, I would wait until we do the order panel and you're able to see that. Now, this is in black and white, so we can pass the contrast. So let's see, what else? Tag content, everything, character encoding, type multimedia, screen clicker, okay. So, given what we have, next one, let's see. It's going to do alt text. So, for this one, we will do ODL title. And what this is, that is the curved rectangle. So we're going to tag that. So this will be more or less decorative because they're just icons. As would these be, because they are on a different line, so it will read it. And then if it's a QR code, you can, I mean, you can say like, this is the link to this, but with a QR code, it's a lot of times, you know, you kind of want to have the link under it. Now, I just did a flyer that I printed out, so this was not made with accessibility in mind. So this was meant to be printed out. I did this for a meeting. So that's why I'm like, it's a good idea to use this because it's got a lot of these things that are not, see like this. Okay. So with a QR code, if you're going to have something that's in person and online, you also want to have a hyperlink that says, or like download syllabus, or access the link here. And then you would have the URL with the hyperlink. Because a lot of times, sometimes, depending on, things like visual impairments and stuff, people may not be able to even see the QR code, even if it is high contrast. Okay. So now we did alt text. So now we're going to look at the reading order and see when it auto tagged it, what it gave us. Okay. So this one, we've got heading 1. There we go. Let's run this. All right.
Is he gonna go in and modify the heading when you select that tab? Does it go in on the PDF, since we're actually doing it for accessibility?
Yeah.
When you're clicking on heading, is it gonna modify the heading?
It's just going to designate it as a heading.
Okay.
So, yeah. There. Okay. So, so what we're going to do, you're going to click and drag. Come on. Sometimes it does, one thing I've noticed, one little glitch I've noticed, with Acrobat, you're going to be tagging and sometimes it'll stop being responsive. Like, see, now it works. But, and also you kind of give, outside of the letters, you got to give a little more generous space in order for it to catch everything. So this is our heading 1. And this little thing, you see page content order or structure types. So see where I'm clicking? So this is basically, this is your hierarchy, the content order. And this is the structure type. So heading 1, heading 2. All right. So this will be heading 2 probably. So we've got that. And then this will be heading 3. This. Background. I don't know why it's doing that. Reopen this. Oh, you know the scan and OCR that I was talking about? That's when you scan like images of a textbook that you need, you can still scan it, but that is how you would go about doing okay, so let's do accessibility. Okay, so if you see like this is paragraph, because we didn't save it, we have to restart it because it was glitching on us. Alright. So, heading 1. So you would just drag like this. Back to support. I would do headings before I would do structure types. I would go by that, just to make sure that you have like everything in order. So for example, for your syllabus, if you're like, okay, I'm gonna do, heading 2. That, when you do that, and then you go through it, and then, you see all the H2 blocks, it gives you a clearer picture of the organization of your document. So, just a little like piece of advice. You don't have to, but it does help. So there's H3. And this will be paragraphs. So your main text, the P, is always going to be your main text. So you see when you go into the structure, this, it goes in order. Except for this, I guess. But we will do that. So right now, you're like, okay, so this is 3, but this goes 5, and then this here goes 4. So what we do in the order panel, we identify it, and then we just drag up. So you see, like that. And when you see the line in between, that's how you know. Any questions so far? Okay. So yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. This, you can have it as a paragraph, or you can have it as like a note. Let's play around. We'll have it as a note. Somehow, okay, let's do. And then look, okay, so this is heading 2. This can be paragraph. It's just it's just contact information. This though, sometimes it won't tag your stuff if you have mixed media on there. So if you have a graphic and text. So this one, if you're like, okay, we can do this as heading 4. And then paragraph. And I'm leaving the hierarchy numbers on there just to show you how finicky it can be with the order of things. Okay, so now let's see. Video text. Okay, because we did most of it. But there, all right. So now we're going to go through the reading order. So if you look at this, right now the title is number 7. So we're like, okay, this needs to be all the way up top. Sometimes it won't go up top, so you would have to like put it in second place and then do that. Okay. Need Blackboard, scan the QR code. Okay, so what we do would be, so you would do this to kind of, this was basically the flow of your of your document.
Why does it come up all wonky with the spelling there?
Hmm?
Number 4, the 4.
I am not sure actually. I have noticed it does that sometimes, especially if it's a Google Doc or a Word document. It was saved as a PDF. It could just be like some residual formatting that was in there, but yeah, I don't know. I've noticed that sometimes it does that. And another thing that I've seen it do is it will just stop, like this will stop responding as you tag it. So
When the screen reader goes to read it, is it gonna try to read it like that though?
if you have it like, yeah, so like right now, it's
No, I mean like the GGUUIIDDE, you know, faculty NEC4. Is it gonna attempt
For
to
this?
read it like that? Yeah.
Because it changed the
It
spelling.
changed the,
yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Let's try this again. Yeah, it's still doing it. I wonder what it is with that.
I'm just wondering.
And
if
it's
it
just
messes
that
up
one.
messes up the.
Yeah. Yeah, because we don't have
Screen reader.
I don't have a screen reader here, so we can't test it. But that is a good question. Okay. So, online training management. So all of this, you would effectively. Yeah, I don't know if it's because when I was doing it on mine, it wasn't. When I was doing it over on Pro, on my desktop, it wasn't doing that. So I wonder if it's like an update that's needed or something. But like I said, I have noticed sometimes it can get glitchy. All right, so we have that, and then compliance, which should be here. Yeah, so all of this, as you see, you know, it's just about it going into in sequence. So we already did. Any questions so far? How many of you have used this before? How many of you have tagged PDFs before? No?
I avoid PDFs like plague. Blackboard show. I don't.
I mean,
This looks like so much worse.
you know, it is. It looks so overwhelmingly tedious, but I don't know. I guess I'm just kind of Stockholm syndrome, or just kind of used to it by now, where I expect the workload. So I'm essentially like on autopilot, with this by now. But
That's fine, but a teacher who
Yeah.
actually teaches does not time
But-
to do this.
it's definitely a lot longer than Word.
That's why I took-
Now,
It's like I took all of my PDF. Like, it's
yeah,
just-
because you can always export it in Word and do it that way.
Yeah.
Now, if it's the one issue with that is if it's a multi-column layout, that sometimes, depending on what version of Word and in what version of Acrobat it was originally rendered in and wasn't opened and updated, it can actually cause a lot of,
Yeah, then you're
formatting
dealing with a
issue.
whole nother format issue.
oh yeah, yeah.
So true.
They don't talk to each other,
Just
but-
one alternate that I do, and I think I'm pretty successful with that,
Mhm.
that convert the whole file in native Blackboard image.
Yeah,
Don't have to deal with any
Mhm.
document ever again.
yeah, but with
One-
with these though, yeah,
One document I did, and I showed him the book, and he's like, I thought you were making it. No, it didn't do what it wanted to do. so I took it out. Because it didn't convert it correctly.
No, there are problems will be there, but I think it's getting better and better. So recently what I've done, all my pages are native blackboard. I don't have any documents.
Yeah, but for me, because the document that I have, that I put together, I've sliced it from 2 different books because I want my students to have it.
Sure.
When I
No,
tried to
there
import
would
it,
always be a
just-
need for documents. of course.
Right, it just wouldn't do it correctly. And Bert was like, do this, it didn't do it. So I just,
But
I took it out.
it just seems like, going item by item and all that.
Well, you're right, I
Maybe I'm
think
lazy.
for me-
It just looks too much.
doing this, in this case with the document I'm thinking of, I wouldn't mind doing it. Because, like I said, because I sliced it from 2 different documents and put it as one for me. I wouldn't mind doing all that.
Break it
Because
down.
I constantly use it every time, so working it over the summer to get it ready for the fall, no problem. But the one that I
On a
have,
day-to-day basis, though, to spend the time to go through it for every day.
right,
No, this is not a day-to-day routine. It's
So
summer
if you did each one as a separate page, PDF would combine them. That would-
well, what I did in this case, I took it from one from a different publisher, and the other one I found on the internet. So I sliced them, put it on the copier to change, just send it to myself so it says PDF file. So the copier created the PDF file that I put it on my computer. So, but now since it needs to be accessible,
So, yeah, but when you do it on the printer, it's just taking a picture of it.
All right.
I tend to like copy it and paste it in. And save it as a PDF.
right, but it was coming from another PDF, and it was a much longer PDF. So I took part of that segment of that PDF that I wanted. And that's
So
why
I open it like this and then just, take that part off and copy it and put it into a new document segment.
I mean, you could just do like export, so here. Export a PDF. Ah. Oh, we're still taking checker. Okay. Swear.
So I think just like add.
Oh, so here, for this one, for this layout, it's convert to Microsoft Word, so you can convert it to docx.
But that's in the Pro.
Correct.
So. Okay, it's still doing it, so. Okay, so with the demo I just showed you, so
If you go up and
some highlights, you want to use the order panel
Yeah, but
and the visual order. So the order panel that we use for the hierarchy, you want to make sure that you use that to make sure that the flow is intuitive with the screen reader. And you also, I regularly toggle between the structure type and the hierarchy. So that way, you're like, okay, so this is a heading, this is a subheading. So with tables, if we see, so let's see. Tables are the bane of everybody's existence on Acrobat, then you will see. So it's a 3-step process to label a table header, a header row. So when you do the reading order, you want to right click on this thing, then this pops up, and then you do the table cell properties and make sure the top row is a header cell. So TH is a header cell, and TD is a data cell. So that is like where, you know, your main data is. But the first row and first column. So you could do, so this one, the header system is this way and this way. So depending on what type of a chart you have. A couple things. You want to avoid merged or split cells in tables when possible. Screen reader has a lot of trouble reading those. So you do want to make sure it's now there are some loopholes that you could use. Sometimes I won't merge them, but you know, I will select the border and lighten it, like make it white, so that way, you know, it still gives it that merged look, but you know, especially if it's like
beyond, if you need to go beyond though that cell. then
Yeah. If it's just like a one-line text, I tend to just do that. So the fixed content menu, the one with the question marks, where we can right-click and it says fix. Use that because it does, it guides you through the process, and it's one of the quickest ways to up your accessibility score. And this is basically the step-by-step, which you will get a copy of that document. So, any questions so far before we go?
So with information you'll send us.
Yeah, you're gonna get the presentation link as well as the PDF, the step-by-step one. So, and you know what? What I would recommend is, which one is it? Someone, this is the one that we converted, but. So this, you will get it. You will get a copy of it. What I would recommend is I'm actually going to print one out for our office on each of the things, just as like kind of like a rough step-by-step on how to do, because this is the most common functions. It's basically, it's not really, I mean, it is, because it shows you how to intuitively go through the step-by-step process and kind of almost like a checklist instead of a truly sequential document, because you know there is no right or wrong sequence of steps to take. You can check for alt text first if you want. You know, you can take care of your tables first if you want. If you, let's say, if you're working on this comprehensive lab report and you want to take care of the tables first, so that way you're like, that's out of the way, and now I can focus on the easier stuff, and you know, just drag and click. But with this, I'm gonna print out a copy. I strongly recommend just print out a copy or have it, you know, saved, like so you can pull it up on your phone, and you know, just be like, oh, you know, how is it supposed to do that? It's not showing up, and then you know, you having this tool will be, you know, will definitely help. So yeah. Any other questions? All right. Thank you everybody for coming.
Thank you.
Make sure you fill